Hello, everyone. How are you guys doing today? It's your girl, sorry, it's your girl Miriam, and I'm here with another powerful topic. So let's all discuss tonight. So if you are new here, if you have a YouTube channel, please leave the link in the comments, and I'll be more than happy to support you guys. Yes, just drop your link. What nation are you? Where are you watching from? And if you are here for the replay, just leave a comment. Let me know where you're watching from. If you have a YouTube channel, drop your link. I'd love to support you. Thank you so much for joining us. So, before I proceed, let me introduce myself. My name is Miriam. I'm a wife, a mom, a student, an entrepreneur, a fashion designer, and a YouTuber. Thank you so much for joining me. So I drop 2 videos every week, every Mondays and Wednesdays, and I also go live every Wednesdays and Saturdays. So today's topic is very powerful and gangster. So just take your chair, carry your chair, sit back, relax, and listen. And feel free to also contribute here in the chat box because I want you to see my channel as a safe place for everyone. So feel free to drop your comments as well. So today I'll be talking about why it is important to surround yourself with positive people. Yes, so with successful people, with good people, with people who mean well, for you. So the people that you actually spend most of your time with have a huge influence on how you think. And like I always say, you're an average of the 5 people that you spend your time with most of the time. You are the average of those 5 people. So what kind of people do you hang around with? What kind of people do you talk to? Do you roll with? Do you spend the majority of your time with? What kind of people do you rub minds with? Because these people will actually rub off on you. Yes, that's the truth. So you stand to benefit a lot of things when you surround yourself with positive people. Yes, and like I said, I think on several times on my channel, I mentioned that if you surround yourself with 5 successful people, you will be the sixth person, and if you surround yourself with 5 idiots, you're likely to be the sixth person. So choose wisely. So you need to be conscious of the people that you surround yourself with, that you spend majority of your time with. And the truth is, if we surround ourselves with people who are successful, people who are moving forward, people who are positive, people who are focused on producing results, people who support us, it's going to challenge us to be more and do more and share more. So if you can surround yourself with like minds, people who will never settle for less than you can be, then you have the greatest gift that anyone can hope for. So, you stand to gain a lot of things, from people who are high flyers, people who they will rub off on you, in a very positive way, So you need to be really, really mindful. And the quality of a person's life is most often a direct reflection of the expectations of their peer group. Honestly, I always say that if your circle is not supporting you, you are in a cage. Yes, if your circle is not supporting you, you're in a cage. You don't have a circle, so you only have a cage. So let me know where you are watching from. Feel free to leave your chat. I'll be more than happy to support you. And if you're a YouTuber, I'll be more than happy to watch your videos, leave a comment, drop a like and share as much as I can. So the only thing that changes our life long term is when we raise our standards. There are so many people who do not know their self-worth, simply because they've hung out with the wrong set of people for a very long time. People who don't believe in themselves, people who talk themselves down, people who don't see themselves, as high flyers, as high achievers. And when you talk about your dreams in front of such people, it sounds like you're bragging, or when you talk about things that you have done, it sounds like a lie. It sounds too like it sounds kind of impossible for them, because in their circle, in their tiny circle, they are not used, they're not used to greatness, they're not used to success stories, they're only used to nagging complaints, and things are not going well every day. That's all they are used to hearing. When A says things are not going well, B also says it's worse for me. C will say, oh, yours is better than, they're just used to, they're not used to greatness, they're not used to success, so I always implore you should change your circle and keep away from people that try to belittle your ambitions. I've actually met people like that here in the United States. When you tell them I want to do this, they're like, oh, I think you dream too big. you're too ambitious. Why do you want to do that? So try to keep away from people who try to belittle your ambitions. Hi, Mom's Niche Diary. Thank you so much for joining me. Oh, morning. It's evening here in California. I'm good. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you so much. Yeah, so it's just 10:38 p.m. here in California. So as I was saying, so keep away from people who try to belittle your ambitions, people who small people actually always do that because it makes them it makes them feel great. When they try to belittle you, they feel great and they are afraid. Thank you, Drogba. Thank you. Thank you so much. So surround yourself with people who only lift you higher. People who are ready to always support you, people who believe in your dreams. When you say, I want to achieve this, I actually, for me personally, I want to have 100,000 subscribers, YouTube subscribers by the end of 2021. It looks like it's impossible. When you talk to naysayers, when you relate with people who don't believe in their dreams, they'll say, "Oh, this one is just dreaming." Yes, I understand. I'm still on 1K4, but it is possible. Yes, anything is possible. Yes, so and I'm building strategies and I'm working towards it. Yes, so you need friends to actually believe in your dreams. So friends to say, "Oh, yes, it's very possible." Friends that will say, "Yes, your dreams are valid." Friends that will say, "Yes, I am here to support you." Friends that will say, "How can I help you? How can we make this dream a reality?" I remember when I was when I just finished, I was serving. I was serving. I remember I was serving at the time, my NYSC back home in Nigeria, and I had this business idea. I wanted to do haulage business. Yes, anything is possible. Mom's niche diary. Anything is possible. Trust me. People who are achieving don't have two heads, they don't have three heads. So as I was saying, there was this friend I had at the time. I was actually I was exposed to this business called haulage, and I realized how much money that you could make during haulage at that time. Not many people are aware of this business. I know how it works. So I poached this business to a friend of mine, and then guess what? He was like, "Yes, let's do it." It required a lot of money. And I was like, "I need someone to fund me." I need someone to fund me. And he was ready to drop the funds. So but by the time because I wanted to be sure that it was gonna work, everything was gonna be well planned out and I would be able to refund because it requires millions of naira at the time, which I didn't have. I was a copper, yes, at the time, but I had big dreams. I had this great business idea, and then my friend was ready to drop the money. I was so impressed. I was glad, that even though I appeared small, but this person believed so much in me and was ready to invest as much, in me at the time, so but something happened prior to when we before I could start the business. It started to pipe down, like it started to dwindle, it started to go down the drain. So I was like, "Hey, I don't think this is a good time to key into this thing. However, I appreciate you for believing in me, for trusting in me, for wanting to invest, in me. Thank you so much." So you need, yes, good friends are like gold. Honestly, if you have one, oh my god, keep them. Good friends are awesome. I had to call some of my friends, and tell them, because this is a drive for me. My 100,000 subscribers, YouTube subscriber, is a drive for me. And yes, I mentioned that I was ill in the first quarter of this year, and I couldn't do anything from January till March, pretty much. So all the videos I've been dropping since January till March, those videos were actually shot since 2020. Yes, so I shot enough content to last me till June of 2021 as that last year. So I was able to drop those contents. I was sick. So that was why my 100K drive was halted from January till March. But now I am back and better. I am ready to make that dream come true. Yes, anything is possible. So I called a few friends of mine. Actually, it's my personal drive, like I said, because when I used to work in the bank, they would give us the bank's target and all of us would walk towards it. We will call it the drive, the bank's drive. So this is my own drive. This is my personal drive, so I called a few of my friends. I told them, "Hey, I need your help. I want to get to 100,000 subscribers this year. I don't care how it's going to happen. What can we do? What can you do?" you know. And then they're like, okay, let me share it on my wall, let me tell my wife to subscribe, let me tell my sisters to subscribe, my siblings, my friends, you know, let me talk to our former colleagues, you know, to subscribe. And I was happy, I was glad. In fact, the last time we spoke, amen, mom's niche diary, amen, and for you too, amen. You know, so the last time we spoke on the phone, like when you call, you imagine calling somebody around, hey, how are you now? I just said, let me check up on you. And my videos were playing at the background. I was like, look, I play your video like all day, you know? So we have people, you know, surround yourself with people that would, you know, that would uplift you, people that would key into your dreams, that would believe in you, not people that would talk you down or think that you're dreaming too big, or that your dreams are not valid, or that your dreams are too, I don't know what's wrong with this one, you know? So you don't need friends like that. Those are naysayers. Those are even people who don't even believe in themselves, you know. So another thing is, when you find someone to believe in you, to believe in your dreams, you know, it can actually push you further away from your own, you know, from the way you even see yourself, you know. So like they say, iron sharpness iron. Thank you so much for joining me, Mrs. Ajala. I appreciate you. That's my Oga, my Oga at the top, my Oga at the bank, you know. So it is better for you to hang out with people that are better than you. Yes, you have a lot to gain from them. You have a lot to learn from people that are better than you. And the reason is because when you say, when it's like hanging out with people that have maybe like 3 million subscribers, you know, 5 million subscribers, and I say I need 100 kids, like it's nothing, you know. So you need to hang out with people that are better than you. Pick out those associates in times like this, especially. It's very important to surround ourselves with positive people. You are absolutely right, Mom's Niche Diary. You are absolutely right. Very, very important for us to surround ourselves with positive people, you know, because you don't need people that will talk you out of your dreams, people that will talk you out of your goals, people who don't believe in themselves, you know, let alone believe in you, people who see bad in everything. You know, there's some people that even they have a problem for every solution. You know, you need to run away from such people, identify them quickly. They are road blockers. Just quickly, and then excuse, just, you know, bid them farewell, take the exit, like bye, boy, bye, you know. So like I said earlier, pick out those associates whose behavior is better than yours, and you will drift in that direction. Now, Warren Buffett said that. Pick out people whose behavior is better than yours, because they are going to rub off on you. Yes, when you hang out with people that are patient, people that are loving, you know, people that are caring. You know, I've come across some wonderful people when I moved to the United States, and I'm like, are you serious? Are there still people like this in this world? And they inspire me to also do, you know, better for people, for me to, you know, go above and beyond for other people. You know, these are people that, you know, doing anything for you is not a big deal. They don't even think about it twice. They're like, okay, you know. There was a time, in fact, the first time I heard this, I've never heard it before in my life. I was in my final year, and then somebody, a friend of mine, was telling me that he went to visit a friend, and then he was telling his friend he had a sports car, and then he was telling his friend that you know, that this your car, you haven't driven this car for a long, it's a sports car, it's a very expensive car, you know. And then his friend said, yeah, I haven't driven it, do you like it? He said, yes, take it. Just like that, on that sitting, you know, on just that afternoon they were having lunch together. You know, you need friends like that, that see nothing as a big deal. Nothing is too big for them to just part away with, to cut away with, you know. And then I meet people like that, that are ready to just give up anything for, you know, like nothing means, everything means nothing to them, you know. And I want to be that person. I want to be that kind of a person too. I want to be a blessing to people, you know. So when you move with people whose behavior are better than yours, you are exposed. You're more exposed to, you know, greater things. You're like, oh, really? I can actually do this. Yes. There was one time my mom told me that you can drop your eyes for people. Yes, that's the way I want to be. You know, because when I see somebody in need, I don't know how to hoard things. You know, when I see somebody that needs something, take it. You know, you can have it. Even if I just bought it today and I see that you have a need for it, or you are looking at it somehow, I'm like, take it. Yeah, it's okay. You can have it. You know, anything that you know that money can buy is something that you should be able to. In fact, my friend made that statement. That anything that money can buy, I can give it to. I can give out anything that money can buy. That's what he said. You know, so when you move, yeah, givers never lack. You know, so I want to I want to be like that. I want to be able to give you things that money can buy, and even things that money can't buy. And as a matter of fact, it is even better to help people that that they have no means of paying you back. You're doing it out of your own free will. You're not doing it for any selfish reasons, or because you are going to get it back from them later. So do good just because, just because, maybe for no reason. Just keep doing good to people. Yes, I want to be that person. I want to be like that. When people come and things that normally maybe those people that you gave it to, they're like, hey, how can somebody give somebody this kind of it? Take it. It's okay. It's something that money can buy. Take it. It doesn't matter how expensive it is. And I mentioned this earlier, that you are an average of the 5 people that you spend your time with. So who are the people that you are spending your time with? Look, this thing matters a whole lot. There's some people that are actually positive, and then they come across people that are so negative that those negative people begin to rub off on them unknowingly, and then they start to change, and then you begin to see that change in their attitude. You're like, but this person wasn't like this. Now the person has started rolling with the wrong people. The person has started, mixing up with the wrong people. Do good and expect. Mom's Niche Diary. And please help me support Mom's Niche Diary. Please subscribe to her YouTube channel, watch her videos, leave a comment. Please share. This, in fact, I was thinking of creating a supporters. So I'm going to call it supporters club, not group. Group is really very common these days. Supporters club. So maybe my next live, by God's grace, Saturday, because I go live every Wednesdays and Saturdays, it's going to be supporters club. Let's get this supporters club. Like, you drop a video, everybody rush to watch your video. Let's keep your numbers up. Let's help you with your click-through rates. Let's watch everything from A to Z. Let's see the comments, like your video, share. Yes, please help me support Mom's Niche Diary. She is awesome. Yeah, she said, in times like this, okay, it's very important to surround ourselves with positive people. She said, givers never lack. She said, do good and expect nothing in return. Yes, that is what I believe in, because it's the Lord that rewards. Yes. Okay, awesome. That's okay. So I always go live every Saturdays and Wednesdays, 10:30 p.m. same time, Pacific time in America. I think that's about 6:30 a.m. in Nigeria. I think, I'm not so sure. I need to calculate the time difference. So you need to surround yourself with people who don't see helping as a big deal. People who don't see, great things as a big deal. There's some people that ordinary getting somebody a glass of water is a big deal for them. You need to run away from such people. They have poverty mentality, they have poverty mindset. Everything that has got to do with like something that costs money, no matter how small, is, they find it hard to, they keep it, so they got it so hard, to themselves, like, I cannot give out this thing. Really? Sorry. When you meet people, when you meet the right set of people who are highly successful, nothing nothing is a big deal. Nothing is too expensive. Nothing, no matter how the costs, nothing is too much for them to give out. Yes, so you need to make sure that you're surrounded by positive people. Check out the people that you're rolling with. Some people are just parasites. They're just there to take and take and take. They're not learning from you. They're not changing. Their attitudes are not changing. Like, and their negativity is just something, it's too toxic. Maybe you need to just do away with those kind of people. So your circle of friends actually matter. The people that you spend most of your time with. And like I said earlier, if you spend most of your time with, if you surround yourself with 5 successful people, you are going to be the 6th person. And if you surround yourself with 5 idiots, you are going to be the 6th person. So choose your friends wisely, choose your associations wisely. So honestly, I do not joke with that. I do not joke with that at all. I have a lot of, awesome friends, very supportive people. You call them anytime, they are there for you, and you are also there for them. So don't let it ever be a one-way thing. Don't let it be a one-way traffic, and then people will inspire you, or they will drain. Okay. As a SAHM. Sorry, what is SAHM? If I don't know, I ask. Okay, increasing your circle of friends is not always easy. Always, any tips? Come on. Look, you go to places where you would find successful people. What do I mean? I recall when I was still single, and even when I was working at the bank, when I was still single, I would go to class to read every weekend. I was writing an exam. Okay, stay at home mom. Okay, let me just share this with you. I would go to places, I would go to classes, to read, because I know that I would meet successful people in class. It's better than sitting down. I was still single at the time. It's better than from sitting down at home or reading at home, because of course there are lots of distractions. You just want to sleep, and and while you wait time, before you know it, the bed is calling you, you are sleeping again. So I use that, as a form of discipline for myself. There are lots of groups. Yes, Mom's Niche Diary. I'm going to be making a video on some networking groups, and I observed that these networking groups actually, I don't know if it's favorable to Nigeria. I think it is 2 p.m. It's going to be like 10. Yeah, yes, it is. You can attend. So I'm going to be making a video on some networking groups that everybody, so business people should join, where you can meet people from all parts of the world. Business people. It's not an unserious group, so you have the opportunity to introduce yourself, what you do. If you are a content creator, you tell everybody, introduce what you do to the audience. Yes, that's a way to meet people. And for me, because of, yes, I will, and I would keep you in mind, definitely. Thank you so much, Mom's Niche Diary. Another thing that I used to do back well here is I go to Meetup. I don't know if there's Meetup in Nigeria. Meetup is a platform where you can even create groups yourself. So I used to attend this networking group for women's networking groups in where I live in California. So we used to meet at a hotel, close by. It's like a 10 minutes drive, Hilton Hotel, close by me. So, and then we would go. Don't worry, I'll do a research for you and I'll send it to you. Whatever I come up with, I'll let you know. Mom's Niche Diary. Thank you so much for asking. So I went for this networking events with my daughter, and then yeah, you buy your food yourself, which is okay. You go there, go there with your cards, distribute your cards to everyone, and then you have the opportunity to get up, introduce yourself, tell them what you do, how they can support your business. Yes, how they can support your business, and then order your lunch, eat, and then go home. You can do that. And then you can also join some Facebook groups as well. Yes, I have a Facebook group. It is called Business Moguls. I help to inspire people, business people, to take their business ideas to the next level. You always find the link to my Facebook group in all of my videos. And I always tell people to join my Facebook group. I promote it in every of my videos. It is called Business Moguls. So we will inspire you to take that dream to the next level, to set your goals and make sure that you achieve them. Like from the beginning of the week in my group, awesome. I hope you see those messages. Have you set your goals for this week? Have you, how far along have you gone for this? I mean, with your goals for this week, on a scale of 1 to 10, how much of your goals have you accomplished? Have you completed? And then I also remind people to set their vision boards. Make sure that you're looking at it every day, and you are yeah you're looking at it every day, and you are pursuing it, as much as possible. And then if you find someone of like minds, feel free to chat them up on Instagram. It doesn't cost you anything. It won't hurt to try. You can chat people up on Instagram. You can chat me up on Instagram. I'm always available. Like when I'm available, I go ahead and I chat, and then they will talk, discuss. You have anything we can trash it together. If there's anything at all. And like I always say, nothing is ever as bad as it first appears. Sometimes you have some challenges and you're overwhelmed with it. You're like, how do I solve this problem? But when you talk to someone, like they say, a problem shared is a problem half solved. You talk to someone, and then before you know it, they're already diffusing, they're making the problem, they're not magnifying it, they're already diffusing, like, OT, there's nothing in this thing, I've gone through it before, you can go through it, you can scale through, everything is going to be all right, so you can also DM people directly, hi girl, what's up, how you doing, and then chat them up, just them. Sometimes people chat me up and they're like, I want to be your friend, let's be YouTube buddies or whatever it is. Or if they have questions, you can help them. To solve it if you can. And then sorry. Okay, I just wanted to be sure. Okay, so some people, maybe you're trying to apply for admission somewhere, and maybe I just graduated or I just got admission, I just gained admission. I can always share. Okay, this is how I did it. These are the schools I applied to. These are the best schools that you know that you have a high chance of getting of getting accepted. In that two cases, that of getting accepted. By the way, you're in Abuja, right? Mom's niche. You're in Abuja. I just want to be sure. You know so make sure that you are vibing with the right kind of people. I needed to hear this. Oh, sis, please chat me on. Please chat me on YouTube. It's better that way. Okay, so somebody said, one of my big sisters, she chatted me like on my phone. She said, I needed to hear this again. I am at that stage where I am reassigning and even removing people from my network. It is so important. You could be inhaling poison from your associations and not even know it. That is the truth. That is the truth. Sis, thank you so much, Sister Michelle. I appreciate you. So sometimes you find yourself in the midst of people, you're not growing, like you're not moving, from one level to the other, even if it's prayers, even when it comes to, edifying your spirit, edifying yourself in the word, you're not moving forward. You're just saying that, I mean, what's going on? Because I remember, look, I'm a very factual person. I don't just go with the flow. I don't just go with the norm. When things are not making sense for me, it's not making sense. Okay, Abuja, that's cool. I am not used to that Abuja. I don't know how you guys wing it though. Hey, I don't know how you guys do it in that Abuja, honestly. Honestly, I've been there on several occasions. The first time I went there, I was applying to go to Norway. I was invited for a students festival. Well, that one is for another day. So I was at Asokoro, yeah, and so many other places. So as I was saying, what was I saying? Okay, I was in the choir at the time in church. I was still single at the time, and then I was in the choir. I noticed a lot of things in the choir, and I don't know how to keep quiet. Yes, I'm feeling much better now, Sister Michelle. Thank you. I don't know how to keep quiet, especially in the face of injustice. When you're doing injustice to people, and I am there, I don't know how to keep quiet. I will talk. I will speak my mind. Yes. Really? Grew up in Lagos and prefer Abuja. Ngwanu. Ngwanu. So I would see I see the things going on around me, and I was just not happy. I was just not pleased. I think I had just one friend in the choir at the time that was really like me, so and then we would talk after the meetings, and I'm like, girl, what's going on? Like, I used to be a Muslim. I'm here now, and you guys are not modeling Christ, in any way. And we call ourselves workers in the church, these people, a lot of them are toxic. And there came a time when there was an opportunity to express ourselves. And our Oga at the time, I don't want to mention his name, he's a celebrity, our Oga, the Oga of the choir, he just said, can we, I mean, do you have any objections? Do you have any questions? Do you have anything that is bothering you in this group? And I said, me, I have something to say. Oh, you cannot kill me. I will tell you how I feel. How I feel is how I feel. It's personal to me, So that's how I got up and I spilled the beans right there. I started that as I was talking, they were saying, yes, keep on hiring yourself. I will express myself because you can't discriminate in my presence. And I'm there, you're discriminating against someone because no, I don't care. We're all one, Y- before God, we are all one. So I do not like it when people begin to look down on you because you don't meet a certain, economic expectation. Maybe they expect you to work in an oil and gas company, but because you probably don't have a job at the time, they treat you like you don't exist. It's not going to work. We are all the same. So I had to get up and express. So I told, since that time, when they see me coming, see this girl, yes, this girl, yes, you're not gonna be around me. I'm not gonna be in the same circle with you and watch you talk people down. I don't care. And don't treat me good because you think I'm in that class. No, you should treat all of us the same way. Treat all of us equally because we are one. as children of God. Yes, you are right, sis. I quite agree with you. Some people are just, and you're looking for that word in their lives. You can't find it. They are not transformed, by the word. Yes, you see them in church every Sunday or whenever you guys meet. I've met people like that here too. And trust me, I arrange them. I kid you not. So your circle of friends actually matter, and they should rub. If they are not rubbing off on you in a good way, if they are not making a positive impact in your life in any way, I think it's just time to let go. It's time to let go. I have friends that are I'm learning from them. When I tell my friends that, when I tell them, they're like, really? Yes, really. You have no idea how wonderful you are. You don't know. I have friends, that would tell me I want to do X for my help, something great, like, oh, I think I should get my help an iPhone, 10 or an iPhone 11. Like, I love the way you think. You're not seeing these people as less than who they are. Oh my God, it's already 30 minutes. Hopefully, I don't want this live to be too long for the benefits of people that will be watching the replay. So I want to say big thank you to all of you that have joined me today. Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate you from the depth of my heart. God bless you guys. And if you have a YouTube channel, please feel free to drop your link. Yes, I'll be more than happy to support your channel. I will subscribe to your channel. I will watch your videos, and I will leave my comments and share your videos as well. Thank you so much, guys. So I'll see you guys again on Saturday with another episode, with another wonderful supporters club. Yes, so let's kickstart our supporters club on Saturday by the special grace of God. Thank you so much, Mom's Niche Diary. Bless you. I'll see you guys on Saturday. Bye for now.